Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and I know it's been like a bit of a hot minute, but Dokkan has been an absolute desert. Now I have this video that I pre-recorded. I've had this prep for a few days. I just haven't had time to do my voiceover, but since we got Piccolo Jr., and I know other content creators have done videos like this, but I really wanted to showcase like a full Namekian team because this physical EZA Piccolo is actually kind of nutty. And running him as the leader, I think, is really awesome because even though you're not getting a 200% leader skill, having a scouter on both rotations is so powerful. And having a character like Orange Piccolo, who's like the best unit in the game, well, maybe until this new LR Bulma drops. We're going to talk about that in this video too. But yeah, like the Namekian team is good, and because you've got Orange Piccolo and then two of these physical Piccolos with the scouter, like they will cover up some of the weaknesses of the other units on the team, right? Like Int LR Piccolo's still good, but he's not nearly as good because we don't have a Kid Gohan on the team, right? So he's still solid. He can still tank a little bit. And then we've got like Piccolo Jr., but then I would say like I have the LR Demon King Piccolo free-to-play unit that orb changes. Like he's really good for the orb changing, but he's a unit that cannot tank red zone. So and then we have this STR movie Piccolo who's really good too. So yeah, Namekians are pretty much set. Like if they get like one more really busted unit to put in for the LR Demon King Piccolo, like we're pretty much set. And a lot of people were thinking that the Part 2 LR was going to be LR Demon King Piccolo. Turns out we're getting a Bulma instead. So they kind of did the old switcheroo on us like they did with Kale and like LR Boo. I would say this one isn't nearly as egregious though. At least the Bulma is like Dragon Ball era character. Like still kind of fits in with the theme a little bit. But she's not World Tournament. And these 23rd World Tournament units technically aren't Dragon Ball Saga. But they do have Dragon Ball Saga links. And this LR Bulma does fit on like Goku's team. Because it's the warriors raised on Earth, right? Or Earthbred fighters. So there's at least a little bit that makes sense with this one. I think most people would have preferred like an LR Demon King Piccolo that would like have big bad bosses and link with Piccolo Jr. This does hurt Piccolo Jr. a little bit because even with all these other Namekians, he links so poorly. He has like just fierce battle with most of them. So that is unfortunate for him, but he's still a fantastic unit. You can still run him with Terrifying Conquerors and he's looking really good, right? You almost have to, like this Piccolo Jr., this Imp one, you almost have to think of him as not a Namekian. Like I almost think of him as like a Cooler or a Frieza because that's the teams he fits in on and that's where he links, right? Now, with this Bulma, and on this cell fight here, I should commentate on that a little bit. We're kind of just going through, we're stacking defense with physical Piccolo. What I do like, the reason why I did want to showcase on the cell fight, by the way, is because through many of the phases you can stun, and we're seeing that a lot. Like look at physical Piccolo stunning. Orange Piccolo can stun. So in these early phases, it's such a cakewalk because we've got Scouter and we're stunning. So it really doesn't get dicey till the end. Now I'm going to say this. I actually thought that I was going to have to scrap this video. I thought there was no way I was going to win this fight. There was a spot where I thought 100% I was going to die. Because we knew where Super Tech was coming, and I thought there's no way we live it, and we did. It was crazy. So right here, we know we have a Super coming in slot 1. I opt to put physical Piccolo there. 250k defense or something like that. So we'll see how well he tanks here. I think we do take some damage here, though. But physical Piccolo gets crazy, like when you stack a little bit and then you transform. Yeah, 175k, not the worst, though. And his attack stats aren't the craziest, but we don't have him, like, properly linked or whatever. I think, like, properly linked and set up, he's doing, like, 5 mils, which, for how defensive he is, and with the Scouter, my boy, Easy Physical Piccolo is one of my favorite units in the game. Like, he is insane. He's good. This Piccolo Jr. is also crazy. Like, he fodderizes Super Battle Road. It's not even funny. We've done, I think, 2 videos with this guy in Super Battle Road, and he just makes it cake. Like, super easy. Absolutely love this guy. And he's going to be really good in World Tournament. I'm really excited to actually use him in World Tournament. It's very fitting that they made him like the best World Tournament unit in the game, hands down. Because he is like World Tournament themed, World Tournament category. Like, I'm totally glad they did that. And look, he's stunning out as well. So we're definitely seeing the stuns come through on the cell. So I really like to showcase that. Now, back to this LR Bulma. So at the time I'm recording this video, Bulma actually drops tonight. So I'm like, oh, I got to stop procrastinating on this Namekian video because we actually do have content coming and I do want to do some new videos. So I figured let's get this out right away. My plan is I am going to go very deep for Bulma. One, because I think she will be a top unit in the game contender. Her kit is absolutely insane. And as you guys know who have watched my channel for Dokkan stuff, I am a huge fan of the Dragon Ball Saga team. And this is going to be an insane buff for the Dragon Ball Saga team, right? And I heard people complain, like Truth specifically, was already complaining that the Tech Bulma is getting an EZA so close to the Int Bulma. But here's the thing. I think it's perfectly fine, because why not just run all of these Bulmas on the same team? Yes, they're not going to link together, but when I look at these Bulmas, the only, like the new LR Bulma, sure, you might want to run her on rotation, but I could see, two, if not all three of these Bulmas just being your floaters. And if they're your floaters, they're not going to be cloggy. And if you do LR Bulma on rotation, she is a slot 1 unit. So then you would have a Bulma in slot 3, and then you could have like a Goku Youth to link in the middle, which these Dragon Ball Saga Gokus link just fine with these Bulmas, because you've got Guidance of the Dragon Balls, you got the other Dragon Ball Saga link, and then you've got Fierce Battle. Bare minimum, you're going to have 3 there, right? So, and then, dude, I'm already imagining this Bulma, because she orb changes, right? And she nukes and she gets really powerful things on orb change. Remember, you're going to be pairing her on rotation a lot with the physical Kid Goku, who also orb changes. Like, she is going to be insane. I cannot wait to get her and do some showcases on her. I'm very excited. Now, I'd say if you're running Bulma as the leader, then yes, running the other 2 Bulmas, having 4 on the team is going to be cloggy. But because this Bulma is a yellow coin LR and only has a 150 lead, you're not going to run her as the leader. So where I'm going to use this Bulma is I want to use her with Goku as the leader, getting her on a 200% lead, and Goku supporting. Like, dude, this team's going to be so fun. Int Bulma being like one of the best free-to-play support units. I really hope they make this Tech Bulma EZA super busted as well, like really good support unit, because I'm excited to run this Dragon Ball Saga team now with like 3 really good Bulmas. The insane physical Kid Goku, you're going to have Aider. So you're going to have my plan is I'm going to have Goku and Aider as a rotation. And I'm going to do an LR Bulma Goku rotation. That's, I think, what my plan is going to be. And I think it's going to be really good. But anyways, enough talk about that. I know I'm talking more about the LR Bulma than I am about these Namekians, who are doing really well, by the way. So right now, the other thing with these Namekians is they do heal up very well. One, because they have healing links. And then 2... in some of them, I think Physical Piccolo just has healing in his passive, and because his defense gets so high, he heals on physical orbs, right? Alright. This AGL cell, I think, is the last phase or the second to last phase. We'll see here. If he can get stunned, it's not the last phase. Yeah, I think this might be one of the last phases. So we can see that Physical Piccolo here is taking a super. Now, his defense should be fairly built up at this point, so we'll kind of see what he takes here. But this cell does hit very hard. All right, the double super, very useful, because anytime we can double stack defense, we'll do that for sure. All right, what are we going to take from Cell here? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is not the last phase yet. Dude, we still took 255k. But once again, the power of having Scouter and knowing what unit we're putting where is so powerful. So as long as we know we can live it, like, this team could get through anything, and they're going to be resilient, and they're going to heal back. Not to mention that, like, Orange Piccolo, if you fall below 30%, he has a crazy full heal, and then he gets really nutty, and he's, like, unkillable once you get that, because I think he gets extra damage reduction. So, yeah, Orange Piccolo's crazy. We have Orange Piccolo transformations. You can see we have a Physical Piccolo. Now, look at this right here. This turn's kind of crazy because, Cell's going to try healing and super attacking. So to me, and we've got Demon King Piccolo there, who isn't very defensive at all. So there's a part of me that's thinking maybe we should just Orange Piccolo here. So I decide to do it, because that's going to mess with the enemy super attacking, whatever. I'm like, sure, let's just do it. Get through this phase. We have type advantage. This seems like the right spot to use Orange Piccolo. And then we can come back on a turn where maybe the alignment isn't as bad, and we can keep Demon King Piccolo out of harm's way. That's kind of the hope here. So we go to Orange Piccolo. My boy Goat Orange Piccolo, he's so crazy. Still like the best unit in the game. Now, I'm really interested in seeing Bulma, because I think she's going to compete. And this Bulma is going to be a lot better, I think, than the LR Boo that came to JP. Not because I think the LR Boo is bad. The LR Boo is really good, but he still doesn't really have, like, a great team. Bulma's got a good team. Dude, Do not sleep on this Dragon Ball Saga team. Not to mention that, like, LR Jackie Chun is still really solid in slot 3 for defense, even though he only supports World Tournament. Still very good on the Dragon Ball Saga team. 8 are one of the best defensive banner units in the game. And don't forget, the Tech Bulma EZA could be significant, and then we're also getting the Super Strike Jackie Chun EZA. So who knows? They've made some of these Super Strikes pretty dang impressive, so you never know what we're going to get with Jackie Chun here. All right, Orange Piccolo getting supered. We don't care. We'll take all that damage. Doesn't matter. We'll take another Orange Piccolo turn. So yeah, we're pretty much going to go all the way through this cell phase here. I think this Cell Red Zone is one of my favorite fights because it's very long and there's a lot of phases. So this is a very fun one. Oh, speaking of that, you guys, another really hype thing coming. I think it's all dropping like tonight, like overnight tonight. We're getting Burst Mode, and it's for the Legendary Goku event, which is ridiculously awesome because the Legendary Goku events are like my favorite things to like just try out units on because they're long events. So, dude, this is going to be like something that we've been wanting because we've been wanting like top tier, like red zone level content that is really long. Well, that's what this Burst Mode can be because you can make it really, really hard. So I'm going to have to do a lot of showcases on the stage because I feel like this is one where I can make the Goku super tanky and we can just stack units like to the moon and just let them be insane. Like, how insane can we make Physical Piccolo? How insane can we make, you know, AGL LR Gohan? Although I already did a video during the last Burst Mode, AGL LR Gohan on turn 80. And we had him up to like 6 million defense. A modest number, right? A modest 6 million defense. But I think there's going to be some really fun build-up units that we can try. So that was a dicey spot there. Oh, that's right. We still got another phase after this one. This physical cell hits super hard. So I put Orange Piccolo in slot 1. I'm like, oh, he's going to be good. He's going to tank that. No, we took 400k. So we're kind of in trouble here, right? Now, we've got a Dokkan attack. So it's just like, all right, we just got to live the turn. And we're going to be like full healing. Because Orange Piccolo did a lot of damage on that, right? And now I think we're going to be okay. Because we should be taking normals the rest of the way through. All these units should be defensive enough, right? Physical Piccolo double supering again. Stacking his defense to the moon. We like that. We definitely like that. So yeah, double digits. And then this is perfect. This exemplifies what was so good about the Orange Piccolo because we came out and we got a turn where Demon King Piccolo wasn't getting attacked at all. So we avoided that and now we're full healed because we had that nice Dokkan attack, right? Now right here I was kind of, I don't know. I think I like... I put the Int Piccolo in slot 1. I should have put him in slot 2. I think I got my typings reversed, and I thought he had type advantage here. I think he's going to take from normals. Yeah, he actually took from normals there. So I probably should have put him in slot 2. But it was nice to get the attack buff, I suppose, to make this look a little bit better. And then he should tank a lot better after that attack buff. And we do have effective against all types. So I think maybe it turned out okay. Yeah, and then we took double digits, so not too bad. And then Piccolo here's taking nothing. It's really nice just knowing that there is no supers coming. Like, yeah, this turn is free. You don't have to think about it. It really saves you items. It is such a game changer on difficult content. There's a part of me that like wants to just put Chi-Lai on teams, even though she might not have the leader skill, just because her whole deal is you want her to dodge anyways, and she's gonna have Scouter. Like, but she can get you killed from normals if she doesn't dodge, especially without a leader skill. But it's a fun concept to try. Like, if you have a team where like you just are missing that 7th person, maybe just throw Chi-Lai on without a leader skill and see if RNC's on your side. Like, I think it's a decent strat you actually could try. Same way people would put Tech Khalifa on teams even though she wasn't on the leader skill, but 100% dodge is definitely different than 70. Alright, I think this is the last cell phase here. And trust me, things get dicey. Like, look at all those attacks in slot 1. And Demon King Piccolo only taking 1 normal, but can still take a lot of damage, right? So I'm like, alright, let's transform. My boy Piccolo there, he's at only 460k, but I think his defense might have been lowered from last turn. I'm like, let's use a Whis, because I know this guy hits crazy hard. So I put him in slot 1. Type disadvantage. No, I think I go in. See, I was really conflicted. Because I knew Physical Piccolo was way better defensively, but dude, the type disadvantage would hurt. I think literally would hurt. Alright. So let's see how much damage we take here. We do have Whis on. So I think even with Whis, this hurts pretty bad. 153. Not the worst, I suppose. Not the worst. And Piccolo Jr. here consistently hitting 6 mils, which isn't crazy. But he's like getting no links and like no support. You know, Piccolo Jr., when I ran him in like Super Battle Road and like you could AoE like 5 enemies right away and he fully builds his passive, he's hitting like 20 mil that first turn. Like he can look really good in certain situations. It's just we don't have a lot of content where there's a ton of enemies like turn 1, right? But if you do have it, boy howdy is he crazy. Boy howdy. And the fact that he can just AoE active skill before even risking taking damage, right? I'm pretty sure Demon King Piccolo here takes some damage because he is not a defensive unit. Oh, double digits. All right. Oh, that's right. We had Whis on though. And without Whis, we probably would have taken damage. So here I could transform the other Piccolo. This part I didn't like. We have him supering in slot 3. So I do opt to leave Orange Piccolo in slot 3. And I know that we still have Whis up, so I feel pretty good about this. And then that's going to like full heal us. So I'm like, yep, we should be good here. I know he hits hard, but Orange Piccolo should be fine. So we go through an attack here. But yeah, you can let me know what you think of this physical Piccolo, but I think he's fantastic. I know there's like a lot of debate in the community, like fighting over him and like STR Kaioken Goku. Like I'm not even going to try to compare them because I don't like comparing to units I've never used, right? Like you can watch all the videos you want on Kaioken Goku, but until I think you actually use a unit in game, like you don't really feel their power. Like I think Physical Kid Goku's a really good example of this. I know Truth like talked him up, like, yep, he's my favorite unit, I love him. It wasn't until I used him that I felt like, oh my god, this Kid Goku is absolutely nutty. Like, he is really good. And he feels so good to play. So I want to wait till I play with Kaioken Goku before I would make a judgment on that. My initial thought, obviously, is going to be that I think Piccolo's better, but that's because I've used him and I've seen how crazy he is. And I think Scouter is just so powerful that you can't overlook that, right? But I haven't experienced the Kaioken Goku, Spirit Bomb nuking a really hard red zone boss in one hit. Because that's also quite powerful, because then you don't have to engage in the fight, right? So, and there's all the arguments, like Kaioken Goku needs a better team, but then you could say, well, you only need this many, and you can put UI Gokus and they can dodge. So, you kind of weakens your overall team a little bit, but he maybe compensates for that. Whereas Piccolo's got way better setups and teams, I think, than Kaioken Goku. But yeah, it's a debate to be had later. We'll wait till anniversary. I'll try them out. I'll do my showcases. We'll do our fair assessment. I think my goal right now for Dokkan content, though, is I want to do a lot of stuff with Legendary Goku Burst Mode. I want to do some runs in there for sure. Obviously, we'll do the missions, but then I want to use it as like a playground to do showcases. And then obviously we got to look at Bulma. I want to do like the LR Bulma World Tour. Fingers crossed that I get her. I'm prepared to dump every stone I've got. I've got about 800 stones, and I'm going to pick up all the sale stones. So I should be well over 1,000 stones. And we're just going to pray and hope. I hope I have the LR God Goku and hit luck, because I rainbowed them in 800, which is insane for a yellow coin. If I could have that luck for Bulma, because basically my stopping point is either going to be if I rainbow her or I run out of stones. And I don't want to buy any more sales, right? Or there's no sales left. So that's going to be my plan. All right, so this turn's another tricky turn, because we got Cell supering in the last slot. All right, this is the turn where I think I'm going to die. Because I way underestimate how much damage Int Piccolo and Demon King Piccolo take here. And I don't think I have any items up, right? Now watch this. Dude, 160k normals. I'm like, no, I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose. Because, dude, Demon King Piccolo's got less defense. And we took those from normals within Piccolo. But look, we got a clutch dodge there. Double dodge. Like, that saved me. Okay, I needed both of those dodges. But then I'm like, dude, physical Piccolo, like, he's type disadvantaged. There's no way he takes double digits here. Because, look, 73k there. And then I'm like, dude, we're dead. We've got, like, no health. We have got, like, no health here. Piccolo with the big crit. And here's the other thing. This Piccolo goes kind of crazy. And I'm like, oh, maybe I can kill Cell. Maybe I can just kill him. Because I know the super's coming, right? And I'm like, oh, so close. But then we triple super. And I think we crit on this one, too. This is just, like, a wild ending. This is just a wild ending. Yeah, look at that. He's got just a sliver. And I'm like, no, we're going to lose. If that middle one had been a crit, we would have had it. But watch this. My boy Physical Piccolo, dude, tanked it. Type disadvantage, tanked it. Dude, he's the GOAT. And we had, like, no health. And now we full heal because we got the orange Piccolo full heal. So now I'm like, game over, GG. We're done. No supers in slot 1. Orange Piccolo in slot 3 with his extra damage reduction. It's GG. So, dude, what a wild ending. I thought we were dead. I should have used another Whis there. Actually, I don't know that I had another Whis, but, like, dude, I was not expecting 160k normals for Int Piccolo there. I way underestimated the damage there, and we got lucky. And then there we go, finishing it off. So anyways, guys, there you go. A red zone completed with a full Namekian team. So, dude, this team is legit. I think they've got more buffs coming in the future. Had some fun talking about LR Bulma. Let me know what y'all think of that. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.